the Director General of the whole of the BBC has just resigned, as has the head of news, Deborah Tenness. Now, this is on the back of somebody at BBC Panorama editing the Trump clip to make it sound like he was encouraging people to go riot on the 6th of January 2021 at Capitol Hill. I'm going to play the clip now so you can see this is not the case at all. Trump did not say that at all, but this is the clip that BBC Panorama put out.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you, and we fight. We fight like hell. We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women.
So, of course, that's completely inaccurate, putting it out like that. Now, what I'd like to know is who did it? Was it the craft editor? Was it the producer sat down with the craft editor that decided that they should edit it like that? Who sat and watched that whole clip to then decide to splice those two together to make it completely inaccurate? I want to know who did it, because Deborah and Tim have obviously taken the fall. And I'll say now, I worked with Deborah Tenness at ITV News. She was the editor when I was there. She is probably the UK's best journalist in TV news. And there's no way Deborah would have known that that was happening, because she's got such a high role at the BBC. She's not being the editor of every single clip that goes out and every documentary. She's got people doing that for her, the editor of Panorama. So Deborah would not have known about this when it went out inaccurately. I can really vouch for her. Like I said, she really is one of the UK's best TV journalists, if not the best. She was chief executive at ITN. She then went to the New York and became NBC News' president. Then she came back to the UK in a senior role at ITN, then went to the BBC News. This is a big shame, actually, as well, for the rest of the people working at BBC News on shows like, let's say, Radio 5 Live or Radio 4, other shows that are actually putting out accurate news. This scandal brings the whole of BBC News now into disrepute, into people thinking all of BBC journalists are putting out fake news, which is just not the case. But this is very, very serious, this incident, making out the President of the United States was saying something that he simply did not say. The rest of the clip that was put together, he said over an hour later. This is simply inaccurate news reporting and should definitely be taken very seriously indeed.